What up? Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, SoundCloud, it's your boy Tone 202. And I don't watch basketball uh, because I think it's fake. But last week on World Star, one of the sports announcers basically confirmed how fake it is because he was like, yo, he said the NBA does not want Toronto Raptors to win, to go to the finals. And they did not win. Why? Because they wanted LeBron James in the finals. Why? Because LeBron James is uh, pretty much the second biggest draw in the NBA. The number one biggest draw in the NBA is Steph Curry. So imagine how much money you would lose if LeBron James was not in the NBA. Now, I'm gonna also tell y'all this. I stopped watching basketball back when I was 15. Because I remember watching the finals, the 7 games, and I was like, I think it's rigged. Just like I think the NFL is rigged. And I know they're rigged. And they're rigged so you keep watching it. It's not rigged for like honest sports fans. It's not. It's rigged for people to just keep watching and watching and watching and not paying attention to anything else. It's a complete lie. So yes, those guys are athletic. Hell, they can kick my ass in any sport. This is true. Uh, but there's the money behind the games being rigged is much larger than any of us can fathom. That little bit of money they give for them guys to run around the basketball court, that's nothing. That's nothing to them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just think about some of the guys who own those teams. They're billionaires. Look at Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban, he's a billionaire many times over. Look at the dude who got into it with his girlfriend. I was talking about black people. That dude's a billionaire. I mean, he had to give up one of his teams, but still he's a billionaire. He probably ain't going to give them up. I mean, but when you look at these people who own these teams and then the people who own the networks, Fox and all those guys, they're billionaires many times over. So that little bit of, $20 million a player, $3 million, $5 million contracts, that's nothing to them. They own billions and billions of dollars. I'm just telling y'all because, you guys are all up Steph Curry's behind about him being the MVP. I can care less. And now everybody's like, oh, the finals, this, that, and the other. And the only reason why I'm commenting on it is because I actually think, Steph Curry's skills are, dope. I've never watched a full game of basketball in 15 years, but I have seen, highlights of what Steph can do. Accuracy on point, but those guys are not playing honest basketball. They're not. They're playing up to people who's telling them what to do. And that's just the truth. They are. I mean, when you look at the game where Cleveland played the Toronto Raptors and they missed 11 foul shots. 11 foul shots straight. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. You don't listen. I stopped watching basketball when I saw a team get blown out one game and then come back and then blow another team out the next game. I was like, what happened? Then I started thinking of all the revenue that they make if those teams go to game 7. Did y'all really think that Steph Curry wasn't going to make it to the NFL or to the NBA finals? Come on, whoever thought that is just purely on drugs. If you thought that LeBron James wasn't going to make it to the finals, you are seriously on drugs. You, I mean, there's just no doubt about that. They're the two biggest names in the game right now. They're bigger than Ginobili and or whoever and Grant and all those guys. They're bigger than that. So everybody wants to see those two juggernauts go at it just to say who the best player is because the whole controversy between who the and who the best player is, who the most valuable player is. And another sports announcer, he pretty much bring it out how LeBron is the most valuable player ever. He's not the most valuable player this year. He's the most valuable player ever because when his team was down, when they didn't have him, they were only winning 20 or 30 games for like 3 years. Then when he joined them, they started winning 50 games the next year. And they go to the playoffs and with the possibility of going to the finals. And now they're actually in the finals again. He's the most valuable player ever. If Steph Curry wasn't on that team would still be good. They'd still have a chance of going to the playoffs. Their chances of winning would be less, but they would still have a chance of going to the playoffs. Steph Curry is not the most valuable player, and the numbers don't lie. So I just wanted to, get at y'all sports fans because I don't think I've watched a full game of football in a long time, probably a couple of years. I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of the lie. I wish it would, I would rather watch, you know, I like to say college ball, but now you have all the, stuff going on with college ball. Now it's like, damn, it's like, and then even high school ball, it's like, you think high school is honest, but, you can have people who are drugged up in high school. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and that's what's really messed up. I remember when football was honest. When I played football, we were honest. We honestly got out there and got our ass kicked. We honestly got out there and won games. We honestly got broken bones. We went out there, we were honest. We didn't have no assistance. We played in the slush. We played in the dead of winter. I mean, freezing on the sidelines. It was honest. That's why we loved it, because it gave us something constructive to do. And we got to hit people. But now it's just not honest. College ball is not honest. College basketball is not honest. You paying the players. You know what I'm saying? And you got, like Ohio State. Ohio State is number one for a few reasons. One, we can recruit the number one coach. And our number one coach, he basically kicked our ass in the finals, and then we was like, Urban Meyer, why don't you come back to Ohio? You're really from here. We bring him back here, and now we won, national championships. Come on, people, come on. It's not honest anymore. It's your boy Tone 202. Peace.